Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about the California stimulus payment that's supposed to be deposited this month. Okay, now all the states might have received stimulus payment. I know Maryland, Florida, and maybe Texas, I think, are going to receive their own stimulus check, and I'm going to speak about that in the next video. But in this video, we're going to speak about only California and the way they're doing it, the processing of the news direct deposit of the stimulus check and paper checks to each people's homes, right? So if you want to know when you're going to get paid or if you're eligible, stay tuned to this video. Remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have this video on YouTube. So if you're watching a TikTok, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and you watch the full video, okay? So we have this article, and in my YouTube channel, we have nothing but 100% fact articles. Nothing's a lie, everything's fact, and this is where I got it from the ABC News. And yeah, that's right. It's an article from the web that I'm going to read to you guys. I'm going to show you information about it, okay? It says Golden State Stimulus 2 update. That's right, the second stimulus check that's supposed to be deposited in California. Previously, there was 600 check. This time it's going to be 600 through $1,000 to $100 for each individual, right? Depending on whether you qualify, all right? If you want to know you're eligible, stay tuned to the video. More payments this week, including checks and new timeline, okay? Now, if you guys want to receive the stimulus check, you guys have to deposit your 2020 tax return before October 15th, okay? If you don't do it, you're not going to receive one, okay? So this right here, California is sending out a new round of Golden State stimulus payments on October 5th, okay? Which already passed via direct deposit and checks via in the mail. Okay, now we already had a round last month, and people started receiving it direct deposit and the checks, and now they just issued a new batch of checks and direct deposits on October 5th that you guys are supposed to receive. Okay, and we're gonna keep reading the article right here, and it says people already, the government in California already send out 705,000 total payments last round. That was including 330 direct deposits and 375 paper checks, and this is thousands, okay? This is the first time the state has sent out mail checks for the Golden State Stimulus 2, okay? So this is the first time. So as we keep reading, we already know that the paper checks are going to start sending out on October 5th, and people are going to receive them, right? So you're going to receive them after October 5th. Now, when is the stimulus payment timing? So when are you going to receive it? And then this all depends on your zip code, okay? So the state says most direct deposits are going to be made by October 31st. Some is going to take out a little bit longer, and we have the timeline right here, okay? Also, if you file your tax return after September 1st, it could take up to 45 days after your return is processed, okay, to get your stimulus payment. So this is pretty much the time frame. It goes by your zip code. The last 3 digits of your zip code, depending what it is, you're going to receive them within that time frame. For example, zip code 0 through zip code 044, you might receive it on October 6th through October 27th. Zip code 045 through zip code 220, you're going to receive it from October 18th through November 5th. Zip code 221 through zip code 375, you're going to receive it from November 1st through November 19th. Zip code 376 through 584, you're going to receive it from November 15th through December 3rd. Zip code 585 through 719, you're going to receive it from November 29th through December 17th. Zip code 720 through zip code 927, you're going to receive it from December 13th through December 31st. And zip code 929 through 999, you're going to receive it from December 27th through January 11th, okay? So they're making this into a time frame. Obviously, it's going to be mailed by a postal service. So this is mail. This is just like Amazon. You order it online, and you're going to get it delivered within the time frame, right? Obviously, the sooner it is to the location of the warehouse, the sooner you're going to get it. And the further it is, the further you're going to get it, right? So I'm thinking it's basically the same way. Unless it's something different with the zip codes, but that's pretty much the time frame you're going to receive it through the mail, right? Now, so make sure you check your zip codes because you might be getting it around that time frame. If it takes a little bit longer, it might take a little bit longer, but for sure, most people are going to get it within that time frame. Like I said, if you file your tax return after September 1st, it could take 45 days after this time frame. And also, if your tax return isn't processed by the date of your scheduled payment, it could take up to 60 days after it has processed the return, okay? So it could take 45 to 60 days on top of that, okay? So again, you might receive the payments in that time frame. Remember, the first people, October 18, November 1st, November 15, November 29, December 13, and December 27. People are going to start receiving it, okay, depending on your zip code. Also, make sure you actually file your 2020 tax return by October 15th, so you can actually get this stimulus check payment, right? Because if you don't file it, then you're not going to receive it, okay? So who's eligible? Okay, who's eligible to receive this Golden State Stimulus 2 that they're calling it? 600 payments will be made to qualified taxpayers with a Social Security number and a gross income between $1 to $75,000, both individuals and joint filers, and didn't receive the first round of Golden State stimulus payments. Okay, there was one round already. I think that was last month or earlier this year. It was $600. Okay, so now they're going to make another $600 for people who didn't receive it. Also, for people who are eligible, 1,000 payments will go out to qualified ITIN filers making $75,000 or less and have one or more dependents. Okay, keep a note of that. Additional payments for families with dependents, eligible families who file with a Social Security number with one or more dependents are eligible for an additional $500. Okay, so that's great. Most people are going to get probably $1,100 or even $1,000. $1,000 for the ones with the with ITN number, but once Social Security, you could get up to $1,100. Okay, so if you wonder how much you could receive from the Golden State stimulus, you have a tool here. You can actually click on it, and it'll redirect you to a different page, so you can check if you actually how much you're going to qualify and how much you're going to get, right? And this is from a French task board, so you make sure you go there and you can just follow the questionnaire and you'll find out what it is, right? A little bit more information: the direct deposit versus paper check. What would you choose? If you did your taxes for 2020 tax return and you chose direct deposit, you can receive it in direct deposit. But if you didn't, you most likely receive it in paper check. Now, can you change that? I'm pretty sure you can't anymore unless you haven't done your direct you file your taxes already, right? So remember, it was October 15th, 5 days from now, to actually file your tax return. And after you file it, and when you file it, you choose direct deposit or paper check, right? And that's pretty much it. That's all the news we have for today. Like I said, if you want to know more information, stay tuned, subscribe, comment below. People will answer, or I'll answer myself. And make sure you follow this time frame. Make sure you do your taxes. Make sure everything's correct, so you could be ready for your paper check or your direct deposit. They're going to be deposited between your zip code, right? So great. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like button, and thanks.